Hi, my name is Ishmael and today we're going to be talking about deal sources. If you should use them, why you should use them, why you shouldn't use them, and things you need to look out for. First off, the reason I'm talking about deal sources today is because I had an interaction with a deal sourcer. Now, a few weeks ago, about 3 months ago, a deal sourcer posted something on a group that I'm in. I'm not sure what group it was exactly, but they posted something on a group. And I commented on it. Great looking deal on the surface, £50,000 purchase price, £25,000 refurb, end value 110 to 130. I thought, great deal. So I said, is this deal available? They said they're looking to do JV. I said fine. So they were looking to JV. Today they come back to me and they've said the deal's back available. Do you want it? So I decided to say, well, it looks like a great deal, so I went and had a look at the deal. They sent me the information across. All their due diligence was done well. Yes, they had all the numbers, they had all the information. Their numbers stacked up same as my numbers do. The only difference was that they were coming up with deals or comparables from 2019. And they came up with one from 2020, but that was at the end, it was at the end of 2020. Thing is, the house was 8 years old, and not only that, it had no pictures. So we don't know what size it was. We don't know anything about the house apart from it was the same type of house. Doesn't even say how many bedrooms it was. For all I know, it was a 12-bedroom house. I don't know what the house was. So they came up with two comparables from 2019. It's now 2021. They were 2 years old or thereabouts, which is fine sometimes if there's nothing else to go on, if there's no newer properties. But there were newer properties. So I did some due diligence, did some digging, contacted local agents. Turns out the property is worth, according to the agent who's selling it, or was selling it, it was worth 85 done, up to maybe 90,000 if it's done to a high end. Now if I spoke to other agents, it was coming out with different numbers. But when I did comparables, it was worth around 85 to 95,000 absolute top end if you did it immaculately throughout, high-end kitchen, very high spec. You'd probably get about 90 to 95,000. Now, that is quite considerably less than the minimum 110 to up to 130,000 they were expecting for it. Now, this is the problem. You can go to a deal sourcer, they can give you comparables, and you can see those comparables and you can go, great deal. And you can pick up that deal, you can say, yes, I want the deal, you can take the deal, and then the problem falls in. You don't do enough due diligence after that. If you don't do any of your own due diligence, you can get easily stung. You take on the deal, this deal would have been probably a break-even deal, which means that after I put all my fees in, all my solicitors, all the stamp duty, the refurb fees, and all the associated fees, the sourcing, etc., I probably would have spent around about 85,000 to 90,000 possibly if the refurb went over budget. Obviously I haven't seen the property, so it might be more. I don't know. Bearing that in mind, is it good to use a deal sourcer? Well, this particular time I can't say it's the deal sourcer being bad or just they made some mistakes or they didn't do enough due diligence, or at the time when they found the deal that's what was there, because I've done the same. I purchased a property, numbers look great. Not a lot of comparables in the area of the same type recently, so I go to the comparables that are available because the other one's a 2-bed, I'm purchasing a 3-bed, the other ones might be terrace, I'm purchasing a semi, things like this. So I go to the comparables that are available. The comparables say it's one number. Then by the time I purchase the property, done the refurb, I look just before I'm getting my mortgage at comparables. The comparables say a completely different number. This might be the case. The market may have dropped in value where the sourcer found the property. So going on comparables which are older are less reliable than going on comparables at the time of purchase. Now if you can go on comparables at the time of purchase, then you can be quite certain that by the time you finish purchasing it, you do the refurb and you get it back for either remortgage or resale, you will have numbers which are very good compared to the comparables. So this is one thing you need to look out for if you're using a deal sourcer. Another thing is, are they compliant? Are they compliant? Have they got experience? Have they got testimonies? How long have they been doing it for? Have they got their own properties? Are they doing their own properties in this sector? If not, why are they not doing their own properties? Have they got the money to do their own properties? Have they not got the money to do their own properties? If they've got the money, why didn't they take this deal on? Is it because it doesn't meet their investment area or their investment figures? Or is it because the deal doesn't quite stack and it's not a very good investment deal? These are all questions which you should be asking yourself when you're using a deal sourcer. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon to get notified of videos coming out each and every week giving you great information and tips about how to be a great property investor. Don't forget, if you're dealing with a deal sourcer and they've got a testimonial experience and they are good, that doesn't always mean they're good deal sourcers. I've seen deal sourcers who have been deal sourcing for a long time, 2, 3, 4 years, and they're now posting deals which are so ridiculous, it's unbelievable. Some of them used to be posting 40-50% ROI on flips plus, and now they're posting deals where they need no renovation work. They're worth 50. They're buying it for 50,000 and they're saying the end value is 60,000. You buy it and refinance it at 60. I spoke to quite a few mortgage brokers. I've not yet found one that will allow you to refinance the property straight away at a higher value. You can refinance the property straight away if you add value to it, yes. But you can't refinance the property at a higher value straight away. Now if there's no work to be done, how are you going to revalue it? By adding value to the property. Adding value can things be like new kitchen, new bathroom, putting a driveway, a loft conversion, an extension. You might be looking at things like if it's a flat, a lease extension. These are all ways to add value, but you need to make sure you're adding value to the property in order to remortgage. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon, and I'll see you on the next one.